All right, thanks, Beverly. And harvest season is now underway, so farmers and state officials alike are using this as a chance to promote safety with heavy farm equipment traveling on roadways over the next several weeks. Fox 55's David Tillmans explains what you need to know to help prevent agricultural crashes throughout this fall.
Tractors, combines, and other agricultural vehicles will be on the roads in the coming weeks as harvest season reaches its busiest point. The equipment takes up more space and travels much slower than your average car. Indiana State Police Sergeant Brian Walker says that this can catch drivers off guard around hills and other spots with obstructed views.
The most common types of agricultural crashes we see on the roadways are usually rear-end crashes, especially on our rural areas where you've got a lot of hills or grade in the roadways. You know, you pop up over a hill and suddenly you've got a tractor in front of you that's taking up the entire roadway and you don't have time to stop. That's a real problem.
You are most likely to encounter large farm equipment while traveling on rural roads. However, farmers occasionally travel in more developed areas as well. With recent urban developments around Fort Wayne, Walker notes that it is important to stay vigilant even when traveling through more urbanized areas.
Out in New Haven, you've got a lot of fields that are close to town. On the south side of Fort Wayne, we've got a lot of farm fields that you may think you're in an urban area and all of a sudden you come up on a farm field, and we'll have tractors and combines in and out of those fields, even in the urban areas.
Farmers do what they can to make it easier for motorists. In addition to traveling outside of peak rush hours, local farmer John Smith explains that there are a number of safety measures taken to mitigate the risk of an accident.
We take the heads off if we have to move, so it's just the width of the combine. But and we got flashers running and everything else. And most of the time my wife goes in front of me if we're going up a hill or something so that she can wave down the traffic before we get there.
When they're able to do so safely, farmers will often pull over when traffic backs up to allow others to pass. So, if you encounter farm equipment on the road this fall, the key is simply be patient. So take a deep breath, do not tailgate, and wait for your chance to pass. In Allen County, I'm meteorologist David Tillmans, Fox 55 News.